What's up? This is Big L. Here to let you know this part of the training. Okay. As of 2 weeks ago, everybody had, well, you probably found out in my other videos that I was recycled. Those guys who graduated that I was originally with, all those guys got their own trucks now. The people who I got recycled to, all those guys got their own trucks now. I'm the only one who still doesn't have a truck. Why? Because I have to get another mentor. Okay. If you see my other videos, the guy who was like sleeping on top berth, he wasn't really showing me nothing. When we go to places, he was hanging out with his friends and his buddies, whatnot. So he wasn't really showing me nothing that I needed to know, really. And I was doing a lot of driving, and I was doing a lot of stuff on my own. I was had to read a lot of stuff while and there was some times where he showed me um, how to use the Qualcomm and whatnot, but that's about it. This truck was so filthy, as you saw in my other videos. The front dash, the truck is just filthy. It's so filthy to the point where it broke my face out. So, anyways, that's what happened. So now I'm sitting here with a big ass. I don't know what this is. Looks like another head trying to come through, and I want to pop it, but I want to. Ugh, but it just my face. It's just weird. Um, I've been here since day four yesterday. And one of the things I didn't want to do was wait at the house another 4 days after I was told that you don't have to worry about waiting on 4 days. We got tons of inventories. This is what I was told. Now, this is the second day I'm home. I got dropped off Thursday, okay, and I will meet my new mentor Sunday. Okay, today is Friday. No, I got dropped off Wednesday. I'm sorry. Thursday I have to wait. Friday was my first day. Today, which is Friday's the second day. And I have to wait 2 more days until I start training again, which pushes me back another week. So, um, one thing I would like to tell you, one thing, if you want to learn anything from me, uh, they're going to ask you questions about if your mentor is doing anything. Just keep your mouth shut. If you want to finish on time, keep your mouth shut, all right? Because it's going to catch up to them. The only reason I said something is because this guy was he was pissing me off. I tried to ask questions and he didn't answer. I'm not gonna say he didn't answer the way I wanted to answer. It's like some questions. Do we need to write these? As far as log, for example, for a logbook, in your logbook, you can't fraud your logbook. However, there's a lot of truck drivers that do it. They change the hours because if you're still doing it on paper, that you can change your hours and manipulate it in order to where you can have enough hours to drive during the week. Okay, this was becoming a little bit too much because he was manipulating the law book in order for him to have some free time with his friends or go see his little senorita in Mexico. You know, so he was playing with my hours in order to for his own personal satisfaction. I can understand if he would manipulate the hours in order to get a certain load on time. So we can both have time to load, but that wasn't the case. He was manipulating so he can spend time with his friends and go out to the clubs, whatever. And so it was pushing me back, and it was to the point where I was, really, I was irritated. I like this is enough. And so he tries to tell me, well, you can't get no loads done. I'm like, no, you know, I'm not new anymore. I know how to use these log sheets in order to, get your loads on time. But if you stop fucking around on the side, as you see in my other videos, then you can get your loads on time. Okay. Um, it came to the point where the review team called me and they asked me if this mentor keeps his truck clean. I said no, he does not keep it clean. He keep it a little bit organized. He got a bunch of papers in one pile, another bunch of papers in another pile. But as far as that, this guy was it's filthy. So They also asked me if he slept on the top, if anybody slept on the top berth. I said I didn't. If I didn't, I don't sleep on the top berth. And he said, okay. And I guess he catch on. And he finally like, wait a minute, hold on. Is he sleeping on the top berth? I like, man. I said, I'll be driving. I don't know. I can't, I don't look behind me. I don't know what this guy usually doing, but I don't sleep on the top berth, you know. And so, anyways, he sent the message to my DM. She don't call me. She never calls me. Uh, and State Department called, and they asked me the same questions that this guy asked me from the review department. And I didn't say anything because the lady kind of, it appealed, it appeared, it appeared that she came off to me a little bit defensive when I was talking about a certain subject. I'm not going to bring that up again. It's over and done with. And I said, well, she said, why you didn't say anything? I said, because I don't want to be sent home and wait another 4 days for a mental. I'm almost done. And guess what happened? I'm here home waiting on the mental. Not 4 days, 4 days this time, 6. Okay? So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 days again. So 4 days again. I'm here waiting on the mental. And so that's one of the things I have to deal with. I said, yay, thank. I just told my girl that I got a new mentor. She says, yay, I respond to her. So I respond back to her. So, thank you, baby. See. All right. So my advice to you. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna give you advice. I'm gonna let you learn from me. First mentor. This is my third mentor I have right here now. First mentor. Cool guy. The stuff he was trying to teach me, I can, and that I understand. He was teaching me a lot. He was great. He was cool. And but the only issue with that was that I can understand. Like I say, great guy, clean truck, very clean truck. I mean, he kept his engine clean. I saw him with a degreaser wiping down the engine block to keep that part clean. He was that, he wanted his truck clean. No messing up floor, nothing. He smoked on the outside, and it kind of tricked me a little bit. Now that I don't want to deal with hang around anybody who smokes, so he smoked, and that wasn't a big problem. He did it on the outside, very respectful. The third, second, excuse me, the second guy. Oh my gosh, that was hell from day one. Hell from day one. He tries to explain things, and when he catches himself messing up, you in the wrong direction. She's like, "No, I said, he's a bad teacher." Uh, yeah, I thought he was good at first, but towards the middle, I'm like, and then he got real cocky because there was a couple times where I was getting I was grinding the gears a little bit, because I was going uphill. This is my first time going up a hill in a semi truck, so it's not like I do it every day all the time. And so I was kind of grinding gears. She's like, "You ease up on those gears." I'm like, "I'm sorry, man, I'm bad." He said, "Nothing like being my bad. Stop doing it." I'm like, "Oh, that triggered because that day prior, he was on the phone talking about me to his friend Tony, uh, on the phone." And so I'm like, "Well, man, hold on." I'm like, "First of all, I let you pass yesterday from talking mess about me on the phone because I was talking about the law book." I'm like, "Man, you saved me hours from me, man." And so he's like, "Well, this is how you do it." And so, anyways, he was on the phone and telling his friend, like, "Yeah," he said, "You have to come to the point where you have to tell these students that this is how I do it. This is how you, if you want to get these law books." He was making reference towards the statements we were talking about earlier about, getting loads and all that stuff. And this is how we do it in the real trucker world. And I understand that there's a lot of things that you want to do in the real trucker world. I know I'll probably end up doing it myself. But you don't sit here and I'm sitting right there next to you, and you just dogging me right there, and I'm like, no, I'm not a child. So all these things coming into factor. Just really pissed me off. So I finally sent that video of him sleeping on top berth. He just pissed me off. Right? He was say, well, he drove my truck when you was in Tijuana, Mexico. Yeah, you told me to drop you off, and I drove your truck back to the truck stop. Yes, I did. And I told you I got lost. So, anyways, that's about it. Keep your mouth shut if you don't like your trainer. If you can deal with as much as you can. Me, I'm not trying to live like the mask. So I had to go. On that note, y'all take care.